How's it going, guys? Jumping into game 4 here from Desu-Nation's June 12th Friday Weekly Tournament. And this match is going to be Kenneth on the left using his green-red Bakemonogatari deck versus Cody, who is using his yellow Saber Shiro Fate Unlimited Bladeworks deck. So Kenneth's going to start out with he's got a 500 assist in the back row. And the card he has in the front, when she attacks, if you have a climax in the climax area, you can send it to stock. Cody's going to play a 0/0 Shiro. When it comes into play, you mill the top card of your deck. If it's a climax, you must send that Shiro to stock. But if it's not a climax, he gets plus 1500 until the end of that turn. And he's going to use it to kill Kenneth's level 0. So it's a 3k base, so that's, I guess, a downside of sorts. Okay, so that character that he has in play is 3k, and they're gonna crash with each other. So Kenneth plays a Stock Soul Climax, and because Stock Soul is an act type or an auto type climax, if he sends the climax to stock, it doesn't remove the ability of the climax, because you already apply the 1 soul to all your characters when you play the climax. So it's a smart move to use that card to put specifically auto type climaxes into his into his deck. So, I think Cody actually messed up a card effect here. That Brainstormer, the Rin Brainstormer, is not supposed to add a card to hand. It's supposed to check top, and you either leave it on top or send to the waiting room. But that's besides whatever. We'll just ignore that for now. The 1/1 Rin in the center is a Clock Encore. It's a 1/1 6k, and it has a Resonance ability. If you reveal Heroic Saber in your hand, then you can give it +1 soul until the end of the turn. And Kenneth just cancels a crap ton of attacks, so he's going to stay at level 0 for now. And the Saber on the bottom, it's a Brainstorm. You pay 1 stock and you mill just 1 card, and you give a card on your field soul equal to the level of the milled card. So if you mill a level 3, you can give a card +3 soul until the end of the turn. And its other ability is you can tap 2 characters to give something 1500 until the end of the turn. The Rin on top is a Brainstormer. You pay 1 stock. You don't have to rest any characters because it's not a plus. And for each climax you mill, you salvage a character and discard a character. Or discard a card. You salvage a character and then discard a card. So Kenneth crashes with the Brainstormer there. Really wasn't much he could do, because he's remaining at level 0. Cody's just going to play characters and try to hit. So he triggers a shot. I think he triggered a shot last turn. So that's 2 climaxes that are in his stock right now. Kenneth levels up red. This direct attack is going to be for 4, and he triggers another shot. So yeah, is that 4 shots in his climax in his stock now? And Kenneth's going to go up to 1/6. So that's a full level that he took this turn. So I guess Kenneth here is going to clock to level 2. He has red and green in his level, so he has both of the colors that he needs. Everything on Cody's field is base. He doesn't have any assists. The Saber on the bottom is 2k, I think, maybe 1/5. I'm not 100% sure. I usually see it in the back row, not in the front row, so yeah. The Hitagi on the bottom has a climax combo with Stock Soul. You can clock yourself for 1. And then give all your characters +2k and +1 level until the end of the turn. And I couldn't see what that character was that he played on top. The glare is too strong. Uh, so, yeah. Didn't do a very good job of blocking the glare in this game. Okay, so he's gonna play the stock soul climax, and he clocks himself 1 to give everything 2k and 1 level. So now that Hitagi in the middle is at 8k, and it's gonna be able to beat the Clock Encore Saber. I think the top card. Oh, it's a Hachikuji Suicider. So that's actually gonna be able to beat that level 1 with that using the 2k boost from the climax combo. And then there, Kenneth triggers a +2, causing him to swing for 4, but Cody cancels. And then he's going to use the Clock Encore on his Saber to go to level 2. The Clock Encore Saber is pretty valuable to keep on the field because it's a 2 soul beater for 1 stock that you can play early. And now Cody plays 2 of that Shiro Climax combo. It has a Climax combo with the shot trigger. There it is. It has a Climax combo. On attack, you pay 1 stock, and then it gets plus 2,000 power, so with the Climax, it brings it up to 8k. And if it successfully reverses the opponent's character, you can search your deck for any Master or Servant. So he decides to search for the level 3 Saber, which has the cancel, mill, and then burn for level plus X effect. So like the Musashi effect. That's pretty much just what everybody calls it now. If he plays it, I'll get into more detail about it. But for now, don't really need to. That Saber in the middle is hitting for 3, triggers for 4, and then if Kenneth cancels, you can burn for 1. But he doesn't cancel, so he's going to go to level 3. 3-2? Yeah, 3-2. It doesn't really matter what he levels at this point because he already has all the colors he needs. But Cody pays out that Climax. And yeah, it's good that he attacked with the Saber before he attacked with the other Shiro, because that allowed him to pay out the stock, the shot trigger that he triggered off the Saber. And since he's about to refresh, he's going to be able to refresh with more climaxes. Although I still think he has like 2 climaxes stuck deep in his stock, like 3rd, 4th card. I still think he has 2 cards down there. So right now Cody has like a gigantic lead in damage. He's up. I'm assuming his arm's not blocking any cards in his clock, so he's up 10 damage. Now he's down. Now he's up 9 damage as Kenneth plays these 3/2 Hitagi healers, and they have another effect that's experience effect. And that last Hitagi he played allows you to salvage when you play it. So he's going to search for another healer Hitagi, although he doesn't have enough stock to play it. So if he survives the next turn, then he's going to be able to heal a bit more. The Hitagi... Oh, so he played 3/2 Hitagi and a 3/2 Suruga, which is also a healer. I don't remember the other effect of the Suruga, though. I just know it's a healer. But the 3/2 Hitagi that's currently on the bottom, the other healer, her ability is an experience. If you have like 6 or more 6 or more total level of your cards in your level zone, then she gets plus 1k power. And if she kills a level 2, then you can pay 1 stock to kill a level 1 or lower on the opponent's field. So that center character is going to be attacking for 4 because he triggers a +2, and Cody takes it. And the last one's going to attack for 3, and he takes that too. So Kenneth's actually caught up right here in damage because Cody just like took a bajillion damage in a row. Cody's going to go ahead and start throwing his Musashi Sabers onto the field. So the Saber's ability is during the turn that it comes into play, if its damage is canceled, oh my god, triple. Alright, so if the damage from that card is canceled, you mill the top card of your deck, and then whatever level that card that you milled is, you burn your opponent for that amount plus 1. So let's say the Saber's attack is canceled, and he mills a level 2, you burn for 3. And so it's very, very good late game ability. It's able to put on the pressure. If the opponent cancels, they're gonna take another attack essentially. And also that Saber's other ability is for every other master or servant on the stage, it gets plus 500. So they're all at 11.5. And oh my god, is this all going through? So this is a 3. So if Kenneth cancels this, he's not only going to take the effect of the Saber, but he's also going to take the shot. But first he has to get around the 3 first. Okay, so there it is. Kenneth is going to take 7 damage straight to the face, and that is going to be the game. Musashi Saber ability, not even needed. And Cody is going to take the victory.